second, and that's a double play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Brian McCann will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Starlin Castro stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Valbuena onto the grass, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Anthony Swarzak will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Carlos Correa is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Rocket to 3rd. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. George Springer has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Center fielder.
Yasiel Puig steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. Oh, no, he dropped it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
In now, Colby Rasmus. Swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit in the air out to right. Beltran on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits. Chase Headley will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. You know, I think Didi Gregorius has one of the most interesting backgrounds of anybody in the big leagues. Born in Amsterdam, his dad played professionally in Europe, and his mom was a star softball player. And not only that, his brother played professionally in the Italian Baseball League. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Aaron Hicks will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Chasen Shreve will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Evan Gattis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Luis Valbuena will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Max Stassi digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The second base.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jose Altuve. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The batter, number 1.
Carlos Correa stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And
they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. George Springer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from 2nd. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from 1st. Jose Abreu steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Yasiel Puig steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
The 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Coming to the plate again, Evan Gattis, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to left. Gardner is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Brett Gardner will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Carlos Beltran will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Correa ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.